get the perfect Halloween decorations and treats, but you know what? There are some tricks to help you save in the pocketbook, all while putting a personal twist on your festive garb. Because we got Crafting with Callie. We have Callie Lindsay here with some DIY Halloween projects. Always great to see you. And you even got your Ghost Malone shirt on.
Yes, I'm festive for
you
the day.
You are festive and in the spirit. All right, so I have to say, I think these tiny ghosts are absolutely adorable. I love this little garland you made. Let's start by talking about this, because you got a couple things to get through
got
today.
a couple different things.
Okay.
So something I really like with crafts is just really simple, basic. You don't have to be super skilled, and stuff that you can kind of find around your house, but still like make it look really cute.
Yes.
So a lot of this stuff was stuff that I found that I had around my house, very minimal, going to the grocery store, picking up a couple things. And when you do, they're cheap. So this first one, all we need is twine, clothespins, and some paper and a marker.
Okay.
You can make this any size you want. As you can see, I made them little tiny ghosts.
Oh, that's so cute.
But you could use full-size clothespins. You can use, there's a little bit bigger size craft clothespins.
Yeah.
And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take some paper. You could use the newspaper. You could use an old book that you get from the thrift store. Anything that just has words on it. This was super cheap paper that I got from a craft store that is the Encyclopedia of Horticulture.
Oh, how about that?
So it's just completely random, and then all you're gonna do is just gonna pick, I actually picked specific spots on the page because I wanted to get like a distribution of words and just pick, and this doesn't have to be perfect. So you can draw a ghost and draw it in whatever size you want. And I'm just gonna make it as a template. And so I'm gonna start with my first ghost, and then
I like the idea of the words on here, because then it gives like a little extra detail on that ghost, on your little garland. I think that's adorable. I love this. This is so stinking cute.
So it's super cute. And then, you know, you can make whatever kind of face you want. You can see on my little ones, some of them have mouths, some of them just have the eyes.
Some are just shocked and scared.
So
ghosts.
yeah, you know, this one I'm gonna give him some really big spooky eyes.
All right.
Make him a nice little ghosty. And then it's just so simple. All you have to do is take a piece of yarn, a piece of rope, a piece of twine, any type of, I found this twine just sitting around my house. It was something I just happened to have.
Oh, really?
And,
of course you do.
I do have lots of crafting supplies at my house. But then you just take a little clothespin.
I do have to say, if you're fishing, because there's a lot of a lot of people that fish here.
Fishing line.
Yes, fishing line would work perfect.
Yeah. And you can you clip your little ghost and you clip it right to the rope. And that way, and like I said, you can do this in any size you want, any size clothespin, any size rope. You could make this a big garland to go over your fireplace.
I love it.
Or like I have just something little. I'm gonna probably put this at my desk.
I was gonna say your
my
workspace.
Computer, exactly.
Right?
Something
That's
just
so
kind of little.
I'm gonna get my clothespin going. You talk about the cute little cotton balls.
So this next
here.
one, this is the kids' craft. So this is something that you can just leave your kids to do, and they are totally fine doing it on their own. I have a little nephew that I like to do fun little activities with, and this is something that I could throw together for him. And again, so simple. You just have to take a piece of paper, and I'm just going to draw the outline of a ghost on this piece of paper. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, because, you know, it's just a craft, and we're gonna glue cotton balls on it.
And who says what a ghost is really supposed to be shaped like, right? Like here's my little baby ghost that I made with the little clothespin. And,
so cute.
And Callie, also too, what I notice on the backside of these little guys, because they're so tiny, that you have them weighted with a penny. You taped a penny on the backside.
Yeah, so with the small ones, because when you put it, they kind of tend to pop up. I did actually tape pennies to the back of them to keep it. So again, just something, I looked around my house, I'm like, what can I have that can weigh this down? And a penny was the perfect size to just put in the back.
Good idea.
So,
all right, so you got the shape done for your little cotton ball guy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pass this off to you.
I get to craft.
Elmer's glue cotton balls. That's all you have to do. Just cover the page in glue, and you can start putting cotton balls.
All right, so you do the cotton balls first, and then you put the face on.
So yeah, we're just gonna, you know, just start. You can just put the glue.
I like how you still help me. Thank you.
You know, demonstrating.
Okay. I'm gonna, let's do-si-do. You come over here because you got a treat to share for everybody while I'm building a ghost.
Yes, so for this last one, this is so simple. You know, if you ever have those moments where your kid tells you last second you need a treat for school, or you remember,
every week, pretty much,
or you remember last second you were supposed to bring something for work, this is such a simple idea. You take a little glazed donut that I got from the grocery store and a super cheap little vampire teeth. You can get these from the dollar store. You're just gonna take that, close it up, throw it right in the center of that donut, and you have a little vampire donut. So I've
That's
also got
adorable.
some M&Ms here that you can put little M&Ms to give them eyes, you know. I
I
did
love
some
that
mismatch
so
eyes
much
there.
because it is so simple yet incredibly effective
Exactly.
and adorable. And you know, donuts are so delicious. A matter of fact,
I know.
you just can't let them sit there, right? Like
Oh,
they
yeah, of
beg to be
course.
eaten. It's not going to last long when you have something like that. Oh, see, matter of fact, Andy went
Perfect.
in.
He went in
Andy
for the
went in
donuts.
for the donut. Awesome. All right, so Callie, I'm going to keep building my ghost here.
Yes, and just as you finish that, you can see easily I added a mouth and eyes, and all I did was I just used the leftover scraps from my paper. I didn't even get any new supplies.
Oh, no kidding.
And
From these
I
guys.
drew a circle and
Okay.
colored it in with a black Sharpie. And then you've got eyes and mouth. So,
Though I have to admit, I'm in my 40s and I'm building a ghost. This is obviously something that little hands can do as well at home. So this is a craft that is very, very family friendly for all ages.
Exactly.
Nice, simple, fast fix for that last minute Halloween treat. Love it. And cute little, really affordable garland for Halloween. Thank you,
Yes,
Callie. You saved us all.
absolutely.
Callie's Crafts. That's why we love, well, one of the many reasons why we love her. All right, everyone, stick around because we have a lot more to come right here on Idaho Today right after the break.